It refers to the subshell or sublevel to which an electron belongs and describes the motion of the electron. The magnitude of angular momentum of an electron, angular velocity multiply moment of inertia, is related to L by the expression angular momentum is equal to h upon 2 pi root L into L plus 1, where L is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 uh, up to infinity n minus 1. This means that the value of L from the subshell of a shell are governed by n, where n is equal to 1, there is only one subshell with the value L is equal to 0, where n is equal to 2, there are two subshell with the value L is equal to 0, 1, where n is equal to 3, there are three subshell that have value L is equal to 0, 1, 2. Similarly, when n is equal to 4, number of subshell 4 with value of 0, 1, 2, 3. For every value of L, there is a separate notation to indicate subshell. For example, quantum number L is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Subshell notation S, P, D, F, G, H. The first four notation S, P, D, F are exactly used earlier to identify spectral line, sharp, principal, diffuse and fundamental, but subsequent notation used for L greater than 3 proceed alphabetically 0, G, H, I, J and so on. Knowing the value of n and finding out L, we designate a subshell. For example, subshell for n is equal to 1, L is equal to 0 is called 1s subshell. The designation of subshell for n is equal to 1 to 4 are given below. For atom other than hydrogen, the energy of subshell within a given shell increase slightly with increasing L. For example, for n is equal to 3, L has value 0, 1, 2 and with subshell notation 3s, 3p and 3d respectively. For H atom, the subshell energy are equal. 3s is equal to 3p is equal to 3d. But for all other atom, the energy increases with increasing L, that is 3d greater than 3p greater than 3s. In short, 3s orbital is more stable than a 3p orbital, and which in turn is more stable than a 3d orbital. In short, azimuthal quantum number gives an idea of the subshell to which the electron belongs, the angular momentum of the electron, the shape of the orbital. Number 3. Magnetic quantum number m. Each subshell consists of one or more orbital regions of space with maximum probability of finding the electron, whose number is equal to the number of ways the electron in subshell can orient themselves in space. The number of orientations is given by 2l plus 1. That means the number of orientation or orbital is 1 when L is equal to 0, S subshell, 3 for L is equal to 1 P subshell, 5 for L is equal to 2 D subshell and 7 for L is equal to 3 F subshell. In other words, S subshell has 1 S orbital, P subshell has 3 P orbital, D subshell have 5 D orbital and so on. In the absence of electric or magnetic field, these orientation or orbital in subshell are degenerate. That is, they have identical value of energy. For example, for L is equal to 1, the three orbital px, py and pz are degenerate, but this degeneracy is split in the presence of a magnetic field as shown in figure 1.4. In this way, 3p orbital of different energies with the lowest energy orbital aligned with the magnetic field m is equal to plus 1 and 5d orbital of different energy with the lowest aligned with h m is equal to plus 2 are obtained. Figure 1.4a. Each orbital within a subshell is identified in terms of the component of the angular momentum m h upon 2 pi, where m is equal to magnetic quantum number. In other words, m is associated with different orientation of the orbital with reference to some defined direction. For given subshell, m can have values m is equal to plus L minus 1, comma plus L minus 2, 0 minus L minus 2 minus L minus 1 minus L. Thus for L is equal to 0, m is equal to 0. We get an s orbital. For L is equal to 1, m can have 3 values. M is equal to plus minus 1, 0 corresponding to 3p orbital px, py, pz. For L is equal to 2, m can have 5 values. M is equal to plus 2 plus 1, 0 corresponding to 5d orbital dx square minus y square dxy, dyz, dzx, dz square. In short, magnetic quantum number determine number 1, the preferred orientation of the electron in space. Number 2, the total number of orbital present in any orbital. Relation between n, L and m. Since value of m are derived from L and those of L from n, therefore each orbital in an atom can be identified in terms of n, L and m as given in table 1.1. Beside this relationship between n, L and m and orbital associated with them, some salient features of these quantum number are summarized here. Number 1, radial quantum number n and its allow value arise from the solution of radial part of psi, whereas L and m quantum number arise from solution of angular part of psi and is allowed values arise from the solution of radial part of psi, whereas L and m quantum number arise from solution of angular part of psi. Number 2, the lower energy state of an atom corresponding to n is equal to 1 and energy increases as n increases. Number 3, the number of subshell in a shell is equal to the value of n. Where n is equal to 2, there are 2 subshell. L is equal to 0 and 1. For n is equal to 3, there are 3 subshell. L is equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on. Number 4. The number of orbital of a type in a given subshell is given by 2L plus 1. That is, we have one s-type orbital of L is equal to 0, 3p type orbital for L is equal to 1, 5d type orbital for L is equal to 2 and 7f type orbital for L is equal to 3. Number 5. The total number of orbital in a given shell is equal to n square. N is equal to radial quantum number. For example, for n is equal to 2, the total number of orbital is equal to 2 की power 2 means 4. Number 4. Electron spin and spin quantum number represented by m small s. In 1896, Zeeman observed that spectral lines in the atomic spectrum get split under the influence of a strong magnetic field. This phenomenon, called Zeeman effect, is attributed to the orientation of the components of the angular momentum with respect to the external magnetic field and is given by mh upon 2 pi, where m is equal to magnetic quantum number. Later on, it was observed in the atomic spectra of alkali metals that the spectral lines, which are earlier considered to be single lines, have actually come out to be narrow doublet, two lines quite close together. An explanation of these doublet line was offered by Goudsmit in 1925. They proposed that electron, beside its orbital motion, is also associated with rotation about its own axis spinning. Axial spin of the electron is associated with spin angular momentum, whose magnitude is given by ms h upon 2 pi, where ms is the spin quantum number. The spin quantum number can have values plus half or minus half, which are thought to arise from the direction of spin, clockwise or anticlockwise. It is also designated as upward arrow or downward arrow. Thus, the description of an electron in an atom in terms of three quantum numbers described earlier is not complete, and in fact, quantum number n, L, m and ms are required to describe the electron in an atom completely. An electron is a spinning negative charge and a spinning charge is magnetic. Therefore, a spinning electron can be considered to behave like a tiny magnet. Two electrons with opposite spin in an orbital will behave as two tiny magnets with opposite poles toward each other and thus attract each other. If it were so, then the following question would arise. Will the two electrons with opposite spin in an orbital attract each other? Besides being tiny magnet, electrons are also negatively charged particles and their electrical repulsion is far more pronounced than their magnetic attraction. Example 1.15. Explain as to why orbital 1p, 2d or 3f are not possible. Solution. This is because the sets of quantum number required for these orbitals are not allowed. 1p refers to n is equal to 1, l is equal to 1, which is not allowed because value of l are governed by n. That is, l is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n minus 1. Thus, for n is equal to 1, l is equal to 0 and l can't have a value equal to 1. Similarly, 2d refers to n is equal to 2, l is equal to 2, which again is not possible. For n is equal to 2, l can't have value 0, 1 only. Can have value 0, 1 only. Also 3f is not possible because for 3f the combination n is equal to 3, l is equal to 3 is again not allowed. For n is equal to 3, l can't have a value higher than n minus 1, that is 2. In other words, for n is equal to 3, permissible l is equal to 0, 1 and 2 only. Example 1.16. Which set of quantum number are not permissible and why? Number 1. N is equal to 5, L is equal to 4, M is equal to 0, MS is equal to half. Solution of number 1. This is allowed because for n is equal to 5, L is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, M is equal to 0, plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 4 and S is equal to plus minus half. The values in question are permissible. Question 2. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 0, M is equal to minus 1, MS is equal to minus half. Solution. It is not allowed because value of M is equal to plus 1, 0 and minus 1 are governed by L, and when L is equal to 0, M can't have value other than 0. M is equal to 0. Question 3. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 1, M is equal to 2, MS is equal to half. Solution. It is not allowed because when L is equal to 1, M is allow value plus 1, 0, minus 1 only. Effective nuclear charge. The allowed value of energy for an electron in hydrogen atom are given by the expression 1.6. E is equal to 2 pi square m e की power 4 z square upon n square h square, or E is equal to minus r z square upon n square, where r is equal to 2 pi square m e4 upon h square. R is equal to Rydberg constant. Accordingly, for hydrogen atom, Z is equal to 1, N is equal to 1, E is equal to minus R, and the energy of the outermost electron calculated from equation 1.6 agrees with the observed ionization energy 1312 kilojoule per mole. This agreement is not observed for atom other than hydrogen, that is for atom with Z greater than 1, for example, helium, Z is equal to 2, N is equal to 1. The calculated E according to equation 1.6 is 5248 kilojoule per mole, whereas the first ionization potential E observed is 2372 kilojoule per mole only. For lithium, Z is equal to 3, N is equal to 2. The energy calculated is equal to 2952 kilojoule per mole. but energy observed first ionization potential is equal to 520 kilojoule per mole. This disagreement holds good for all other elements. The observed ionization energy of say lithium is considerably lower than the calculated from equation 1.6 for reasons. Number 1. The expression 1.6 doesn't hold good for multi-electron atom because it does not take inter-electronic repulsion into account. Number 2. The 2s1 electron does not face the nuclear charge directly. There is an intervening core of 1s2 electron which not only shield the nucleus but also repel 2s1 electron, thereby facilitating its easier removal. In other words, the inner core of electron shields on or screen the nucleus from outermost electron. Consequently, the outer electron experience only a part of the nuclear charge. In other words, the effective nuclear charge faced by the outer electron is lower than that expected from total nuclear charge. In case of lithium, the effective nuclear charge faced by 2s1 electron is not 3 but between 1 and 2, actual 1.59. However, if we recall the radial probability distribution curve of 2s orbital in hydrogen-like atom, it is apparent that 2s electron has definite probability of finding itself near the nucleus and hence would penetrate the inner 1s orbital core. This means that although 2s electron is shielded by the 1s, yet the 2s electron penetrate it to some extent and experience somewhat higher nuclear charge. Similarly, in case of sodium atom 3s1, electron penetrate the inner core of Na positive and experience a higher nuclear charge. It may also be understood that this doesn't mean that the energy of 2s electron in lithium or 3s electron in Na varies as it penetrates the 1s electron orbital or inner core of Na positive. In fact, the energy of outer orbital is determined by the effective nuclear charge Z effective, which is less than Z nuclear charge by an amount contributed as shielding constant S of the intervening core of electron. If we recall Z effective is equal to Z minus S. If we recall radial probability distribution curve, say for n is equal to 3, we find that although the most probable radius decrease in order 3s greater than 3p greater than 3d, yet the position and presence of 3 region of high probability in 3s electron penetrate more into a region close to the nucleus than 3p, and the order of penetration for a given n is s greater than p greater than d greater than f. Due to greater penetration, s electron will tend to shield the nucleus more effectively than p electron, which in turn will shield the nucleus more effectively than d electrons. That is, for a given n, the screening or shielding effect varies as s greater than p greater than d greater than f. Slater rules. It is possible to evaluate shielding or screening constant S, which is defined as a measure of the extent to which the intervening electron shields the outer electron from the nuclear charge. Slater gave a useful set of empirical rules for calculating the effective nuclear charge experienced by electron in different orbitals. As stated above, Z effective acting on a given electron is calculated by subtracting the screening constant S from the atomic number Z nuclear charge, that is, Z effective is equal to Z minus S. The Slater rule for calculating screening or shielding effect S are as follow. Number 1. The electron configuration of the element is first written in the following order and grouping: 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 3d, 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f, 5s, 5p, 5d, 5f, and so on. Number 2. For an electron considered in a group of sp electron, the shielding constant S is the sum of the following contribution. A. Nothing for electron in group beyond outside the one considered. B. An amount of 0.35 for each other electron in the group considered except in the 1s group where 0.30 is used instead of 0.35. C. An amount of 0.85 for each electron in the next inner shell n-1. D. An amount of 1.00 for each of all other inner electron. Number 3. For an electron considered in D or F group, rule 2A and 2B apply as such. However, rules 2C and 2D are replaced with the rule that all other electrons lying to the left of D or F group contribute 1.00 each. The later rule are illustrated as like this. Thank you. So that's all about our atomic structure. Thank you so much.